So look at your success, look at your growth gradually. There's two words you need to have. They both start with a P. Any idea what those two words are? No, it's not that. Okay, I can see what's going on in your mind. It's patience. Patience and persistence. Okay? Patience and persistence. The ladies are the worst. Okay, patience and persistence. So where does patience come in? Patience comes in, then I'm going to feed the fire slowly but surely. Persistence comes in, if I stop feeding the fire, isn't it going to go out? So we've got to feed it patiently, little bits and pieces, persistently until it becomes really big, and then we can start feeding it any size logs we want to feed it. Okay, so patience and persistence are the two crucial, most important things that you need to embrace. Okay, so now we have patience and we have persistence. And we now say, what do we do? January, the same weight loss gymming program we were going to do. What do we do? We go to gym, we go ballistic, we do it 3 times in February, twice in March. Okay, April, you know, April's got a whole lot of public holidays, so we don't go in April. We go once in May, and then come to December, and we get on the scale and we go, damn it. Goal setting doesn't work, does it? It's pathetic. Why do I even set myself a goal? Because it doesn't work. Here I am, another December, I'm 5 kilos up. But what have I done? Fits and starts, haven't I? I've come in and I've done it for a day or two and then I've given up. How many, you're not from a farming community, do you know what that is?
Yeah, the water pump.
A hand pump, yeah, absolutely. And how do you make it work? You stick a bit of water in it and then you start pumping. Yes, and how long do you pump? A long time, okay? You pump and you pump and you pump and you pump, and believe me, then you pump some more. How long does it take before the water starts to flow? A long time. But what happens? Here comes the water from the bottom, and I'm pumping and I'm pumping and I'm pumping and I'm pumping and I'm trying and I'm trying and I'm trying, and I get impatient. So I stop. And then I get desperate. And now I haven't made my sales target, so now I need to pump harder, and then I give up. And I give up. What happens with the water pump? Okay? If I keep pumping, the water gets to the top, it starts to flow. How easy is it to just keep pumping the water pump? Easy. Today, I couldn't get to gym, although I realized there is a gym here now, so I've got no excuse tomorrow morning. I could see that thing, I had no idea. But anyway, I couldn't get to gym, so what did I do? I got up this morning, got out of bed, my poor missus wasn't happy, and I did 3 sets of press-ups and I did 3 sets of sit-ups. Is that going to change my life? Has it turned me, am I going to win the next Mr. Olympia competition because I did that? But what did it do? The water's flowing. I'm in a good gym routine. The water's flowing. I'm pumping the lever. So what did I do? I put 6 pumps. I put 6 pumps on the lever this morning, right? The water's still flowing. It hasn't gone down. The water's still flowing. So it's really easy for me to keep going. Patience and persistence. Keep pumping the lever until that water starts to flow. In sales, what happens? When we start going out, we start developing those networks and those relationships. It takes time. But we're impatient and we've got our feet braced against the desk and I want to walk out of there with an order today. And what happens? We have rejection. Hey, how bad is rejection? Well, can I challenge you and say to you there is no such word in the English language as rejection. In fact, it's in the English language, but it's not in the salesman's language. There is no such word as rejection. Does anybody agree with me? I'll tell you why not. I invite the most beautiful woman in the world out on a date. Before I invite her out, have I got a date? I invite her out and she says no. Do I have a date? What's changed? When? Exactly. When does it change? When does it change? It only changes when she says yes. It only changes when your client, your prospect says yes. As long as they're saying no, you never had a sale before you walk through the door, you still don't have a sale. It only changes when they say yes. Do you know what no means from a client? No means not now, thank you. Do you know how many touches it takes with the average client to close a deal? 7. How many of you go back and see a client more than once? 7 touches. It can take up to 12. In my speaking game, when I have an inquiry, 90% of them turn into business. Not because I'm that good. Not because they have to have me. Because I don't blimmin' give up. Ever. They call me the bulldog. I will touch you until you book me. Okay? And if it is through LinkedIn, if it is through Facebook, if it is through Twitter, if it is through your website, if it is through an email, I get to know you. I know that you play tennis. And I send you every article I can on tennis. You get to know me. You've heard of me so many times. By the time I actually connect and try to make that sale, you know, like and trust me. Once somebody knows, likes and trusts you, the only thing you've got to do is convince them what you have to sell is going to add value to their lives. They're connected with you. They know who you are. They want to do business with you. Why won't they? You're making the barrier to entry for anyone else to come in and take your business away. And I say your business because it is your business. You're so integrated into that person's business that you're working with that they want to do business with you. They don't want to do business with anybody else because they have a relationship with you. People don't buy your product. What do people buy? You. People buy you. Do you think people buy with their head? They buy with emotions. So if you connected with somebody, if you're that bulldog that has just not given up, you've connected with them, you've touched them 7 times, you're going to close the sale. Rejection does not exist. Rejection exists only in your mind. Get past that concept of rejection. Move on to the concept of how am I going to keep connecting with this person until, remember, it's not no, it's no, not now. And if you can get that simple idea into your head, keep persistently going until they say yes. You cannot fail in sales.